Hey everybody, Tim here, just checking in. So you've probably all heard by now we have another huge storm headed our way, and I don't think we're gonna miss this one. It's pretty much hurtling straight at us, so and getting bigger. So we're spending most of our time getting ready. So today was sandbag day. My daughter and I went and my oldest daughter and I went and made 30 sandbags. The city has tons of sand they give away and sandbags. So we spent the morning making sandbags. We've got her house all secure because she's had some flooding issues. My house, I get some water issues around my garage door. So, but I keep sandbags on hand all the time for that. So I had already redone all of mine a month or two ago, and so I was ready. So that's all finished, and got the back door on my balcony covered up today, and I've got the cover for my French doors on the back of the house ready to go up, and that's about it. I mean, other than having to secure everything. So it's a super wet day. It's starting to pour right now. I don't even know if you can hear it or not, but it's starting to pour again. And I spent the entire day outside after sandbagging, working on my daughter's house. Then I went to my youngest daughter's house, the one who's been in the hospital, which, by the way, she's doing much better. She's getting around great. She looks great. She still can't bend over. She can't do a few things, but really looking better. And so happy that she looks so well. I was there yesterday, but I went back there today and took some tarps down there and enclosed all of her family room, her screen room on the back of her house. She's got some stuff stored back there. So I screwed tarps all the way around the screen, all the way around that, and hopefully it's enough to keep the wind and the rain out of there, off of her belongings. And total shit fest at Walmart this morning. No water left. Of course, no paper products, no toilet paper, no paper towels, hardly a little bit, but not a ton, because of last week's or 2 weeks ago, fiasco with the dock workers. That whole thing. Just people go crazy and start buying everything up. So, but no water. That's the biggest thing, is trying to get cases of water. I was there yesterday and they had a ton of it, but when people find out things are happening, these storms are coming, they just go crazy. So they just pretty much bought everything. We got a couple gallon jugs of spring water, which is fine. That'll help. And I have some stored here already. But my generators and everything are ready. So I've got two. So I can take one to my daughter's house if needed, and really hoping we don't lose power. Again, we lost power during the last storm. My neighborhood was literally the only neighborhood in town without power. We had a line break almost as soon as the storm started, and they fixed it. Broke again 30 minutes later, so we were 12 hours without power. So I had to use my generator to keep my refrigerators running, and just really hoping that doesn't happen again. But when you have these major wind events, it generally doesn't take long to lose power. So it's really kind of sucks because it's just hot and humid and awful. But temperatures are supposed to go down a little bit this week at night. Supposed to be in the low 70s at night, only in the low 80s during the day. So that'll help, hopefully. But I'm just really hoping everybody stays out of harm's way. And I really feel bad for all these people that have already been through all of this. My granddaughter actually lives in Tampa, right where it's coming in. The laboratory I use for all of my lenses with my business is in the Tampa, St. Pete area, and they all got pretty affected last time, and this could be a much heavier hit this time if it moves in as a category 3 or 4. So worried about those people. So keep them in your thoughts and prayers. But anyway, with models, I've done just a little bit through the week, and a lot of these big chunks I've been working on are starting to come together, like this one. So this is the big chunk that's coming together slowly but surely. So got the woodpecker graphics on there, as you can see, teeth and eyes. The motor is in, headers are on, flames are in the headers. My driver figure's in there. He hasn't got his shifter yet, and I haven't hooked up the linkage to his steering wheel yet, but this is coming along nice. I'm pretty happy with it. See the eyeballs there on top. Kind of angle it there. You can see the eyes and the teeth. So yeah, this is getting kind of down to the end. I've got to order a piece of plexiglass for the base of this. I don't have any blue plexi, so I'm going to mount this on some blue plexi like I did the Ratfink build. But I did, it's all clear, as you can see. and some flake in there. It ought to be pretty flaky. I didn't go quite as heavy on this one as I did on the Rat Fink one, but I didn't want to just take over the paint job because I really like my paint job. So I want to find some cool decals to put on it, and pretty happy with it so far. So that's going on. Also here on the bench, shaker trike. That's just mocked up the frame with the motor in there. Of course, the motor's not complete yet, but just wanted to kind of give it a little test fit. I've got the rear end over there gluing. Back here on the clamps. Glued that together earlier, so actually I have a rear end. Woo! Yeah. So, yeah, but other than that, that's what's going on. Not sure how much you guys are going to see me this week. I am going to be open probably Monday, Tuesday. I have a lot of work to do and people to pick up, so I will be in my office then. Storm's supposed to move in sometime Wednesday, I think, but not sure if it's, I think it's going to be late afternoon, so maybe I'll do a half day on Wednesday. We'll have to see, but yeah, and I've got a few parts I just rattle canned. The last few little remaining parts, the rudder and stuff for this boat. Rattle canned those with some Tamiya leaf silver. And then it's going to be close to, other than mounting it on the base, it's going to be close to being done. So pretty happy with that. But we've got a lot of rain coming in front of this storm, and this storm is drawing moisture off of the Atlantic Ocean. We're on the East Coast. Of course, the storm's rolling into the West Coast, same as it did last time. And this is really, it's pretty intense. It's a big one, so kind of scary, but we've done this before. We're pretty well prepped. Biggest thing with us is the tide behind my house. Hopefully the tide doesn't get up too high. The last big storm we had, highest tides we've ever had, ever in the history of living here, got within a foot of my pool, which if you get that brackish water in a swimming pool is a major disaster because it's full of contaminants and bacteria. So the pool has to be drained, cleaned thoroughly, and refilled, which is I have a really big pool with a lot of water in it. That would be a very costly thing to have to do. So I'm hoping we avoid that again this time. We got close last time, but we avoided it. So anyway, yeah, got Brother Rat Fink sitting over here. He's ready for have a little airbrush work. He's in basic gray right now. Go back in with some black, maybe a little pink inside of his ears, do some black highlights on his skin, and then I'll start, I'll hand brush everything on him as far as his clothing and everything, and then clear coat him. After that's done, I'll clear him with some matte clear, and then go over everything with painting all the details, the teeth and the mouth and all that good stuff. So we'll get all that going, but I think that's about it. Yep, got nothing else to show you. In the meantime, hope you guys are all building, and I'll keep you posted on what's going on this end, and I'll see you again real soon. But thanks for tuning in. Thanks again for subscribing. Hit the like button, give it that thumbs up if you will. I appreciate it. Every little bit helps. And I'll have another video sometime this week for you. I'm probably gonna pull out some more Halloween models, and we'll take a look at some of that. Okay. All right. I'll see you again real soon. Thanks.